Hi, this is Ryan with FrontEndAudio.com, and today I want to talk to you about the Echo Audio AudioFire 8. This is a multi-channel audio interface using Firewire connectivity, so it's easily adaptable in a home studio, project studio, or even on the road. It comes with rubber feet already installed on the bottom, so you can use it as a desktop, or it comes with the rack ear mount so that it just takes up a single 19-inch rack space. The features of this box is wide and very versatile. It offers over 100 dB of gain on the mic pre's. It offers over 120 dB of signal to noise ratio and 0.002% total harmonic distortion. So it's a very clean, very wide and open, great sounding, high resolution, A-class weighted interface box. If you look at the front of it, some of the features that we have here, you have your power switch here for cutting on and off the box with a green LED that shows that the unit is powered up. Right here you have your universal phantom power. When engaged, it does apply phantom power to both pre's. So if you only have one condenser, or if you're, say, recording drum overhead or acoustic guitar in stereo, you can apply phantom power to both pre's at once. And you have your gain knobs right here to set your levels. The great thing about these pre's is they are auto-sensing combo jacks. You have your XLR for your microphones. You have a 1/4-inch TRS input right here for either using a line level input, say from a guitar processor, a keyboard or MIDI module, or electronic drum set. It also doubles as a high Z instrument input, so you can plug a bass guitar directly into it, or an acoustic guitar with a piezo transducer pickup right in there, and use that as a direct box kind of feature. Here you have your headphone with your level trim here. This headphone out right here monitors the input and output of channels 1 and 2. So anything going into these pre's or coming out of outputs 1 and 2, you can monitor right through here. Looking at the back of the unit, right here on channels 1 and 2, since your inputs are on the front, you actually have inserts right here. So if you wanted to put, say, your favorite compressor when you're recording a bass guitar or on a kick, you can have a compressor inserted there. Say if on line 2 you have your snare drum, you can insert a noise gate, or with a vocal, insert a de-esser, anything like that, to get your favorite outboard gear in that signal path before it reaches to your DAW. Right here you have 3 through 8 inputs. These are line level, 1/4-inch balanced inputs. They will accept unbalanced inputs. Right here you have your outputs 1 through 8. And through analog, this will have 8 channels of 24-bit 96K resolution audio. Here you have your BNC connectivity for your word clock sync. So if you have 2 of these or any variant of the AudioFire, multiple AudioFires together, you can actually sync them together so that you can set your AudioFire 8 as your master and, say, have the AudioFire 12 sync to it for additional inputs. Next to it you have your MIDI controller in and out, so that you can feed a controller to it, a keyboard controller to it to control a virtual instrument, or to feed a MIDI signal from your DAW to a MIDI module if you, say, have a favorite MIDI module or drum machine like that you want to actually feed the MIDI to. And it's also good if you're into, like, say, vocal processing, and you have something, or a guitar processor that can be controlled by MIDI. You can then feed it out there to, like, switch programs for live performances or whatnot. Here you have your Firewire connectivity. The unit does come with a 15-foot Firewire cable, so you're just ready to go right out of the box. And that just plugs up to any desktop or laptop for your recording needs. Next to that, you have your ADAT, optical in and out. So say in my situation, I actually have a Echo Audio interface, and I have a Digimax, PreSonus Digimax FS that I use as 8 additional inputs, and I sync that via the light pipe so that I have actually 16 total inputs at 24-bit 48K resolution. And that's a great feature because 16 ins and outs is a lot of channels, and for live sound or home studio use, that gives you a lot of versatility and a lot of routing capabilities to be able to do everything from a full band or a larger than normal drum set if you wanted to get crazy with a lot of microphones. Next to that, you have your SPDIF RCA style connectivity for your digital I/O, and you have your power cable input here. This unit handles 80 to 264 volt power, so it's ready for international users. As I mentioned earlier, I'm an Echo Audio user. I've had their Layla 24 unit in my studio for almost 10 years now. Very clean unit, very transparent, has a nice wide frequency response. It has a lot of capabilities for routing, and it's rock solid in its build. It's never failed me. The Echo Audio company has some of the greatest customer support, has some of the best driver features. When I updated from 98 SE straight to XP, downloaded the drivers, had absolutely no issues with it, starting right up and getting recording. They also have Vista drivers, and their Vista drivers have been tested and actually work in Windows 7. To my knowledge, they actually already have Windows 7 drivers for all their AudioFire units. So no matter whether you're using XP, Vista, or Windows 7, you're going to be able to use this box with no issues. It's also Mac compatible, so whether you're on a PC or a Mac, it's a great entry-level, low-cost interface for your home studio or project studio. So with 10 years under my belt using Echo Audio, I know that they're built great, they're reliable, customer support is phenomenal, great cost, in its price range, and for some of the the interfaces a little above in its price range, you're going to find it hard to beat the sound quality and the features and routing capabilities of these units. It's just a great, reliable line that is going to be perfectly fitting any of your needs, whether it be in the studio or in a live sound situation. So for more information on the Echo Audio AudioFire 8 or any of the Echo Audio interface lines, and for all your pro audio needs, check us out on the web at www.frontendaudio.com. Thanks.